Hello everyone, Esther here, and today we are continuing our journey to get the final spells that we need for our Death Knight spellbook. In the previous episode, we managed to finish the Syth Death Knight, and we have all of this stuff now unlocked for us. Now we just need to build ourselves a lightsaber, but for that we need a little bit more fame, but we'll get there soon enough. Today we are here at the dungeon of Despice to try to get, which was the power again? The Orb of Orcus. Despice is a very large dungeon and mildly difficult to navigate. There's lots of traps here and many monsters themed around being very physically strong, so there are trolls, giants, athens and other sort of stuff around. So we need to get to the second level of this place. Let's get going. The first level is very easy to run through if you have a mildly strong character, because of the amount of very regular everyday mobs that you can find. But this place can get tricky to navigate because of the tile set and all that they do with the elevation. So we go right away across to the second floor. Being careful with mushrooms that could be trapped. I played a bit in here before just to make sure I knew where I was supposed to go, so there are a few trapdoors that have been already reviewed. Took me a while to actually get here. But eventually I found it. The Cyclops are good experience, good karma and fame. So take them down if you have the time. In here we will go to this main room to the right. I also had a few sharpening stones laying around, so I logged into my blacksmith and now I have 28% damage increase in my sword, which will help a little bit. Let's get down. And here we have the tomb that we need for this spell. Let's get rid of the snake. What we need to type here is Sir Aslan Naren, and it gives us the scope that allows us to cast the Orb of Orcus, which is a magical reflect effect. Let's add it to our bar, which with Death Spell 1. And now we just update the bar. And there it is. Now we have a magic reflect spell effect. So that's it for this video. I'm going to keep playing in here because otherwise it's going to be incredibly short. I just wanna go down a few levels and take some of the stronger enemies in this place for more fame and karma. But if you are here just to figure out where to get the spell, then you already had what you were looking for. It's very easy, just come to the second floor, to the main room, the southern end of it, and you'll be good. I love the title, The Dread Lady Saren. It's very goth. Now in here we have various Neanderthals and a whole lot of giants. The magic reflect thing doesn't last very long, but it doesn't need to. You can also easily keep it up if you are in a place that has lots of mages. I want to drag them around a little bit. There's a fire giant in here. Let's take it down. We also had the Sith lightning thing. I really love the color in this, especially when you get multiple opponents. An ancient cyclops. Look how cool this is. Now I have actually very little spell damage in my gear, so it won't be extremely effective to do the Sith lightning thing. But it's nice that it's an option. Let me get my song back up. Oh, there are titans and overlords here. Let's drag them together. Another titan. For some reason, this weapon seems to be doing quite well against his enemy. I don't know why, but I'll take it. Up here we have a box, but it's one of those that will be empty unfortunately, because it's a quest item. Let's just drag them around. Look at the damage we are doing. We are also getting more souls for our lantern. And just to double check, Yeah, this is a quest box, but there should be more boxes for us in here. Let's see how we're doing in our fame. Almost 13k. So getting 2k fame can be very easy if we go to a place like the Dragon's Maw or the Tower of Brass. A crew. I don't really even know what this thing is. And having stealing in your build is so much fun. Even when you have that setting that absolutely destroys the profits from the stealable boxes, you're always getting a few coins. Okay, taking 8 gold, 5 gold. They add up over time. Let's grab a few more of them together. Oh, mountain giant. Oh, that's a dragon here. As I mentioned before, I'm not extremely concerned with loot at this point, so I'm just skipping most things, because starting them in the video would be very time consuming. And for the most part I want to keep this series very short. So let's see what's in the box. Oh, a whole lot of coin, we'll take it. There is an entrance to the fourth floor a little bit above. So let's go check it out. Took the wrong turn. So we need to go around here. And here we go. That's a whole lot of elementals. Let's drag them with us and see what else we find. to have my strength spell back. Let's cast it shortly. So here might be a good place to have the magic resist thing. It's also an instant cast. Yeah, not magic resist, it's magic reflect. So this is something we will keep on our bar. Let's scatter strength. And because of all the giants, this is a really good place to get souls for yours. A lantern. An ogre magi. Let's take it down. There's a bunch of fish people with the sea giant. Fish people don't seem too concerned with me. Oh, no, they are. I checked on Discord and it seems like this bar that was implemented differently from the other spell bars in the game. It's an oversight from the Jerif, the original developers of Rings and Riches. So eventually we may work on that. If you're following the progress of the Rings and Riches and Akalabeth, you know that this is now mostly a community effort, that we have a group of people that are going to fix the bugs we find, and eventually we will continue developing it. But for now, we are mostly focusing on stability and finishing some aspects of the game that weren't quite finished. So if you want to tag along with us, there's a link in the description that takes you to the website where you can find the files to play. And it also has the Discord link where you can join us and just come hang out and talk about what you think about the game. Or if you have questions there, it's much faster to answer there than in Reddit. And it's a nice place, very chill environment. I enjoy it quite a bit. I think we're mostly done with this. Just let's go check the final room here. Fire giant, elementals. Let's grab all of them. Wow, this weapon is crazy. I love it. It would be very sad to get her lightsaber and notice that it's much weaker than her current sword. I don't even know what sorts of special effects it will have. If it doesn't have the whirlwind attack, it would be a gigantic downgrade to our DPS. But we'll live with it. Flavor is what we want. I don't know why they are so weak to this weapon. It's cold damage and they're made of fire. Yeah, that kind of explains it. Yeah, now I understand. But I think that was it. And thank you for joining me. Today we learn how to bounce spells back at our enemies, and we had a good time at it. Look at that, we got 13.13k fame, a little bit more and we'll get our lightsaber, but there are a few steps to do that and I'll show you how. Till then, bye bye.